I need help hooking up 3PH forklift charger in warehouse.
Welcome. My name is XXXXX would be glad to assist. Do you have a model number so a manual or spec sheet can be obtained?
Make and model of the charger or the forklift.
The charger is what you need help with, correct? If so, the charger model. This charger hard wires to the electrical panel?
I have the charger's book if you would like me to send a pic. Otherwise I will send you the model act. Yes, this wires directly to a 3PH box.
If you have the picture on your PC, it can be posted here with the paper clip icon on the toolbar. Or you can upload it to tinypic.com, then post the link here.
Okay. Just a second. My wife is going to take a pic.
Okay, that is fine.
Where do you work out of?
We are online only. This site provides technical support from licensed electricians.
Have you ever worked in the field?
Yes, for 36 years. Still do, but here, we provide online assistance.
In the US?
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
No problem, any information provided will be by National Electrical Code, which governs the US.
Full-size image.
Okay, got it, give me a moment to review.
Okay. I will take a picture of the box now.
Is there a page in that manual with the electrical connection diagram? It says it is an operations manual. Cannot find anything with any of the numbers on the front.
Okay.
If there is a connection diagram page, that would have the necessary information. What exactly is it that is the issue? What size wiring? Where to connect?
I need to hook this charger up to power so I can charge my forklift. Where and what to connect? Full-size image. Full-size image. Full-size image.
I see the pictures. The one showing the disconnect open is of major concerns. Do you have a voltage meter? That wiring is illegal.
I do have a voltmeter.
1. Green wires cannot be used for power conductors. 2. White wires cannot be used for power conductors.
I have to go to a doctor appointment. Can I meet you back here in a little over an hour?
Okay, I will post a diagram for you to use with measuring on a voltage meter while you are gone. Then you can measure when you return.
Okay. Thanks.
Are you sure the charger is 3-phase?
No.
There should be a nameplate on the charger with all the information.
Full-size image.
Looks like it is.
Did you get the pic of the manual table of contents? I will look for the plate when I return. Thanks.
Okay, look for the plate. We'll look for your post on return. Full-size image. So want to be sure the jumpers are correct for 240.
Poles read from left to right 123, 214, 122. The 3 wires going off the bus fuses are incoming power.
Okay, take another reading. Read between the top terminals. 1 lead to the left, 1 to the center. Then 1 to the center and 1 to the right. Then 1 to the left and 1 to the right. In the disconnect.
LXC 247. CXR 247. LXR 247.
Okay, thanks. Did you verify the nameplate on the charger? With the readings you took, it needs to be 240 volt 3-phase. Should read like V240pH3 on the nameplate. The wires on the disconnect are not as they should be. Green is never to be used as a power wire and white either. You need to redo those wires to make it correct. Power wires should be colors, blacks, blue and red normally on that type connection. You will connect it up like this, only if the nameplate matches 240 volts, 3-phase. Full size image.
Full size image. Full size image.
Based on your pictures, it is set up for 480 volts.
Right. But it reads like it can be changed to 240, right?
Look at the transformers and the jumper position. It is between 3 and 4, which by the nameplate states is 480 volts.
Correct.
Yes, you need 2 jumpers on each transformer. One between 2 and 3, then another between 4 and 5. Then you will have it set for 20 volts with 2 jumpers on each one. 240 volts, sorry typo. Wires for the control transformer will have to be moved also. I cannot see the terminals in the picture to match to the nameplate.
Does the transformer need to be changed? Do you want a pic of it? I will take a pic.
Okay. I see it, looks like the top wire is on the right, needs to move to the left. Right top is 480, left top is 240. The bottom left will stay, it is the same for both 240 and 480 volts.
Full size image.
I see it, looks like the top wire is on the right, needs to move to the left.
Right top is 480, left top is 240. The bottom left will stay, it is the same for both 240 and 480 volts.
The 2 black wires coming from the contactor are the input wires. Move the top one only to the other side.
L3 needs to be put with L1.
Don't understand the question? You do not move them on the contactor. You move it at the transformer.
I am confused on where to put the wires. Can you illustrate it by any chance?
You move 1 wire. The transformer, do you see it? It has 2 terminals on top half and 2 on the bottom half.
Oh, I was looking at the thing to the right with 6 terminals. Okay. I got it, I think.
Full size image.
The transformer jumper wires need to be what size? I will have to go to Home Depot and buy some.
Let me see if I can tell. You can reuse the one jumper on each one, so you only have to make 3 more. Looks like a number 10 wire or number 8, hard to really determine. You do not use standard wire. You need some fine stranded wire like automotive wires. Rated for 240 volts. Those steel jumpers are really nice, but hard to find. Go to an automotive parts shop. They will have some, just make sure it is rated for the voltage you need.
I'm not even sure which ones are jumpers on the transformer terminals now.
Those steel plates are the jumpers. I was sizing based on the other wires.
Do these steel plates have wires connected to them?
Full size image. No, they only join 2 screw terminals together. That alone changes the dynamics of the transformers. Do not remove anything from the terminals, just join those 2 screws with a jumper wire you make.
Okay. I thought they were wire jumpers. I see now.
Okay, wanted to be sure. A jumper is merely a short piece of wire with lugs on the end, to connect the 2 screws points together.
Okay. So just to get this straight, I can use wires to jump these, but plates are preferred. Correct.
Yes, just use the 3 plates for the 2 to 3 connections. The make 3 jumper wires for the 4 to 5 connection. Use good copper lugs on the wire and get a good connection.
Okay, the copper lugs and wire can be found both at automotive store, correct?
Click here to see a lug. They will probably have them, if not old HD has them.
Okay. And as far as wire, it just needs to handle 240V whether I buy it at HD or auto parts store.
Yes, but it needs to be a stranded type, do not use any solid wires.
Okay. I will buy it tonight after work.
Stranded is easier to maneuver and also holds up to heat better and carries current without extra heating.
I see.
Have you seen it operate before?
Not the charger, no. The forklift has been working for a week off of the charge it had when purchased.
Okay, just curious. Need someone to correct those wire issues in the disconnect. Green and white are confusing and against code for power wires. Someone could get hurt in the future.
I will tell the owner of the building. Everything in this place seems like a hazard.
Okay, that's great.
I really appreciate all the help. You are great. If I rate you and close this out, will I still be able to access our chat above?
Yes, the chat stays on the site for years. Just access it when you wish. It is listed under your My Questions list.
Okay, great.
You are very welcome. Glad to be of service.
The charger isn't working. When I flip the breaker on, it clicks back and forth. And give a code for high voltage.
I am not sure what you reference on the breaker. Which breaker? First measure your voltage at the 3 fuses. Measure between the left and middle, then left and right, then middle and right. All 3 measurements should be 240 volts. If that is the case, your voltage is correct. Now look at the jumpers once more and be sure. They are connected between 2 and 3 with one jumper and 4 and 5 with the second jumper. 208 volts goes between 1 and 2, then 5 and 6. So want to be sure the jumpers are correct for 240.
Okay, I will go measure.
Also, are you talking about the error code on the display? From what I read on the nameplate information, that references the battery voltage, not the charger input voltage. Check what the battery output is on the unit. 41,292.7431812.616. I would first have no battery connected to the charger and see if the charger will turn on. Then measure the output of the charger if it will let you. Many times a charger does not output until it has a battery connected in the circuit. The display is reading the battery voltage and all errors are about the battery, not the charger from what I read on the nameplate picture you posted. You may have something internally wrong on the charger and it is misreading the battery output voltage. That will be an equipment problem. Don't know how you would determine the problem there, as it would take a lot of detailed schematics and measurements on the circuitry to find the problem.
The error code is reading that way with no battery hooked up. Also, if I read what the charger is putting out while it's running, it's at 69 VDC. Does that sound right?
Just now got a notice of a low rating from you. I see you posted some new information also. What has made my work low all of a sudden? I have worked with you for countless hours and days with back and forth communications. I have certainly been accommodating and responsive. It has been 3 weeks with no posting, so it certainly seemed all was working as you expected. I have no idea of what has changed without communications. On your latest post, if you are getting an error code, it should be in your manual. If you look at the nameplate information that you gave me originally, it has nothing to do with the charger. That is all I have on it. You have the manual and I cannot look anything up to give to you. Not sure what is expected? 69 volts seems high, but I do not know what the forklifts are operating at. 24 VDC. 48 VDC. 41,313.9807726.852.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit JustAnswer.com/YTHI.